Settle now into a place of ease. Let your limbs find the support they need, the surface beneath you holding you like an embrace. Rest your hands where they fall, loose and gentle. Invite the breath to arrive without force, soft, deliberate, a cycle that holds you steady. I am here with you. I am Rasa. Breathe into your heart and let that breath be an invitation to come home. As you inhale, notice the coolness at the tip of the air. As you exhale, feel the weight of the day giving way. Allow the breath to lengthen by a fraction, 2 counts in, 3 counts out, and with each exhale, imagine a lightness settling across your shoulders, down through your chest, releasing whatever tightness has been carrying your attention. You are safe to let go. You are safe to rest. Bring a gentle attention to your chest now, placing awareness on the center of your heart. Feel the space there, like a warm room waiting for you. With each breath, imagine a small ember of golden light kindling at that center, soft, contained, a glow just large enough to feel comforting. Let that golden ember expand slowly, widening into a soft oval of light that rests in your chest. This light is yours. It knows the measurement of your tenderness. Breathe into it. Allow it to thrum in time with your heart. Now, allow that light to flow outward, forming a halo that settles around your torso, your personal auric field. See it as a gentle gold, translucent and warm, like morning light through thin curtains. This aura does not push, it simply tends. It keeps a portion of the world at a distance so that you may be still. If at any moment something feels too much or too fast, you can return here, to the warm room of your heart, to the ember that breathes with you, to the surface supporting your back. Let those be anchors: breath, heart, support. I will now invite a luminous presence to join us, a helper that arrives like a soft dawn. Feel for a subtle change in the air, a slight lift, as if a window has been opened to let in a clearer light. There is a hum, gentle and steady, like a distant bell tuned to comfort. You do not need to call loudly, simply allow the intention to receive. Breathe in that openness. You may sense a presence as warmth at the back of your neck, or as a clear space in front of you. You may see a color, a clean amber gold, or perhaps a crystalline white with threads of late afternoon honey. This is Uriel, an archetypal light of clarity and steady counsel. Uriel approaches with hands open, no obligation. Receive this presence as a friendly tide that lifts you gently. Uriel does not speak like a person necessarily. The arrival is a quality. It is guidance that feels like a slight sharpening of the senses, edges softening into clarity. If words come, let them be simple, steady, kind. If no words come, allow the feeling itself to be enough. Breathe in that openness. You may sense a presence as warmth at the back of your neck, or as a clear space in front of you. You may see a color, a clean amber gold, or perhaps a crystalline white with threads of late afternoon honey. This is Uriel, an archetypal light of clarity and steady counsel. Uriel approaches with hands open, no obligation. Receive this presence as a friendly tide that lifts you gently. Uriel does not speak like a person necessarily. The arrival is a quality. It is guidance that feels like a slight sharpening of the senses, edges softening into clarity. If words come, let them be simple, steady, kind. If no words come, allow the feeling itself to be enough. Now we will awaken 3 centers of intuitive sensing, 3 small lanterns within you that have always been there. The third eye at the center of the forehead, the heart in the chest, and the gut beneath your ribs. I will invite each to wake in turn. You may feel more in one than another. There is no wrong place to begin. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Breathe there for 3 slow cycles. With each in-breath, imagine a small indigo point of light kindling. With each out-breath, imagine it expanding, softening the fog that sometimes gathers there. This is your inner seeing, subtle images, impressions, a knowing that comes in whispers. Allow it to blink awake. Shift your focus gently back to the heart light you already carry. Breathe into that golden space. Notice how warmth and compassion reside here, an openness that receives before judging. Let the heart speak in sensations, a widening, a softening, a readiness to forgive or to accept. Taste that quality as kindness on your tongue. Allow it to pulse. Finally, bring awareness to the low center, the place in your belly that feels like a hollow or a resting bowl. Breathe into this space. Imagine a deep amber light settling in, grounding and steady. This is the seat of instinct and gut truth, a quiet compass that remembers what is safe and what moves you towards integrity. Let it align with the heart and the third eye like 3 threads converging into a single rope. As these 3 lights come into relationship, third eye, heart, gut, sense them weaving a web of inner guidance. Some threads hum more loudly than others, some are patient and slow. Honor whichever center is most awake for you. Trust that together they make a wiser whole. Now imagine a path unfurling before you, a corridor woven of silk and stardust. The surface is soft under bare feet. The sound beneath you is a low, pleasant hum that resonates through the soles and up the spine. There is no hurry. Walk slowly along this path, guided by Uriel's light, noticing color in the air, gold, violet, crystalline white, and the texture of the breeze, which carries a faint scent of warm resin and clean rain. Allow your pace to be calm and intimate, as if each step is a conversation with the earth. The path leads you to a clearing where a pool rests like a secret held by the sky. Its surface is still, a mirror that holds not only reflection but possibility. Around the pool, the air feels clear and sweet. Small amethyst stones sit on a low ledge, glowing faintly with a cool violet shimmer. The pool is neither too bright nor too dark. It is precisely the color of clarity. Sit at the pool's edge. Lingering at the rim, draw your attention inward and outward at once. Look into the water and notice what it shows. At first, you may see the day you just left, the small details, the habitual thoughts like leaves floating on the surface. Do not push them away. Let them come and let the water quietly hold them. Uriel stands behind you now, a warm presence at your shoulder, steady like light poured into a cup. You may feel the brush of warmth there, or you may simply feel your body more relaxed, more contained. If a gentle phrase arises from this presence, it might be, "You are clear enough to see." Take that in without expecting a dramatic change. Clarity can be subtle. Allow it to be small and true. As you gaze, a mist begins to lift off the pool, soft, pearl gray, moving in lazy spirals. This mist carries the small weights you have carried, fragments of worry, murmurs of doubt, echoes of unfinished errands. Reach for those threads with your attention. Gather them into your hands, not to clutch, but to offer. Bring them to your mouth and breathe them out into an open palm, watching them condense into the mist. When you are ready, bring your hands together and dissolve the gathered mist into the pool. Say, silently or aloud, "I release." Notice how the water receives the mist. Notice that it does not judge. The pool accepts and transforms. Watch as the mist dissolves and is made luminous, refined into a soft light that rises and returns to the sky. If you feel any resistance, any flutter of unease, soften your gaze and return to the breath. Place a hand over your heart and feel the golden ember there steady the tremor. Remember the anchor: breath, heart, surface beneath you. You are held. Now, allow Uriel's presence to offer a small tool, an amethyst laid lightly over your closed eyes. Feel its coolness, its quiet vibration. This stone is symbolic, a gentle encourager of dream vision and inner seeing. You do not need to do anything with it, simply sense it resting. Imagine its violet light seeping into the eyelids, tuning the small channels of perception to the frequency of insight. As the amethyst rests, the pool's mirror begins to shift into a clearer reflection, not of the body, but of your highest self. See a luminous figure rising from the water, your most compassionate, most wise aspect. There is no demand in this image, only recognition. Approach it as you would approach an old friend you have always known. Look for the expression in that reflection: calm, steady, unafraid. Notice an attribute that feels true, perhaps patience, perhaps courage, perhaps a softness around the eyes. Allow this highest self to step forward and extend a hand. If it places a hand over your heart, feel that pressure as a blessing, a calibration. If it offers a word, listen for a single, simple phrase that resonates: "You are enough," or "Trust your seeing." Let the phrase land in your chest like a seed. Uriel now weaves a thin thread of golden light between your crown and your heart, and another between your heart and your belly, aligning the three centers into a triangle of steady knowing. As the triangle settles, you may feel warmth, a gentle hum, a loosening of doubt. This alignment does not force answers. It simply clears channels so your inner signals can be heard more clearly. If a particular image or insight arises, receive it with curiosity rather than judgment. Some visions are literal, many are symbolic. You might see a color, a movement, a small scene. Allow whatever comes to be exactly what it is, a map, not a mandate. There may be a moment now when a bright clarity surfaces, like a bell struck in a quiet room. It could be a felt certainty in the gut, a soft word at the brow, or a warmth in the chest. Breathe into that sensation and let it expand into the body. Notice how it changes the meaning of small things, how a decision you postponed may now feel lighter, how a question you carried loses some of its weight. This is not always dramatic. Often, clarity arrives as a soft tilt in your knowing. When you're ready, gather whatever remains in your hands, tiny fragments, old expectations, and bring them once more to the pool. Thank them for their role. They kept you safe in their time. With a breath that is both gentle and decisive, dissolve them into the water. Watch them transform into ripples that move outward and away, leaving the surface calmer than before. Uriel's final offering is a field of luminous stardust that settles like a shawl around your shoulders, thin, protective, and warm. It is a reminder: you are accompanied. You are permitted to rest. You are permitted to trust the lines of subtle knowing that weave through you. If at any point feelings become too large, if images feel overwhelming, anchor yourself by pressing your feet into the support beneath you, noting the stability there. Breathe into the feet and imagine roots extending, slow and steady, into a safe ground. Return to the heart ember and let its warmth reassure you. There is no need to rush through sensation. Let it unfold at the pace of your body. Now we will place a final amethyst over each eye, symbolic and tender, so that when sleep comes, your dreaming is held by intention. Imagine the violet light settling. It does not promise prophetic visions, only a softer threshold for the night's inner work. Welcome whatever comes with the attitude of a curious, compassionate witness. Give thanks quietly, no ceremony required, to the presence that has accompanied you. You may whisper a small inward phrase, "Thank you," or "I receive." Then let the breath deepen and allow the path, the pool, the lights, and Uriel's warmth to recede gently, like a tide pulling back while leaving the shoreline clean. Bring your awareness back to your physical body, to the weight of your limbs and the rhythm of your breathing. Feel the surface beneath your back and know that it holds you. Wiggle fingers or toes if that feels right. Keep your eyes closed or open them when you are ready, carrying the clarity you have cultivated into the remainder of your evening. You are protected by your own light and by the golden field that rests now in your subtle body. Trust the 3 centers you awakened. They will continue to speak in small ways, through a breath, a nudge, a quiet conviction. Allow yourself to drift if sleep comes. Allow yourself to carry this inner seeing into the dreams that follow. A final whisper of gratitude. Thank you for allowing me to walk with you. Rest now in the calm you have made. Namaste. Recording note. Pause for 90 seconds of silence or ambient music to allow integration and drifting into sleep.